Hi, I'm Gary Amoroso, Executive Director of the Minnesota Association of School Administrators. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. I want to start off today talking about the topic that's been on everyone's mind over the course of the last week, and that's the weather, the cold weather that we've been experiencing in Minnesota. I want to thank each of you that have had some tough decisions to make, and please know that we've been with you every step of the way. In my 15 years as a superintendent, some of my most challenging decisions and some of the things that gave me the most knots in my stomach was deciding if we should have school because of either cold or snow. This has been an unusual winter, and as a result, many of you are having school days called off more than you ever would have thought. One of the things that I'm hearing from parents and I'm hearing from the news media is how will this winter impact future decisions, either further on this winter or during the winter of 2014-15. I know that you'll work with your board and your community to make sure that there is a thorough understanding of what you do, what you take into account before decisions are made. Please know that regardless of the decision you make, there will be those that will be very happy with you, and there are going to be those, as you know, who are unhappy. The best you can do is work in a consistent fashion with your board and your community to ensure the safety of your children. Thank you for all your efforts, and please know that winter is still here and you're going to have tough decisions yet to make probably over the course of the next few months. I want to share a thought or two about a presentation that I made yesterday. I was invited to make a presentation to the Minnesota Achievement Gap Committee. It's a group that's invited 12 different education organizations to come in over the course of 4 meetings and have conversations about what is the achievement gap, how do we view solutions, and how do we view barriers to truly eliminating the gap in Minnesota. One of the things that I tried to stress was that we need to come together as a state and truly decide what our focus needs to be to work on behalf of children. One of our concerns that we expressed was that all the different organizations, whether it be within the field of education, whether it be outside of education, everyone has a vision, but it seems like the vision pulls us in different directions. It seems like the topic of education has become very political, and depending on what party sits in the governor's chair or the various seats in the House and the Senate, we have different visions. One of the things we stressed was trying to create a vision for Minnesota that would be political proof, that regardless of what party was in power, the direction would be set, and we truly could focus over an extended period of time on meeting the needs of all of our children. We talked about Minovate, which is the process that we're trying to implement to get us to that point where we find common agreement. Minovate is coming to your region. The dates are going to be out in the very near future about Minovate, and we're hoping that you get enthusiastic about it, invite members of your community to attend, and truly have the conversation about what do we want for the children of our state, and then we can begin to draw that roadmap. A few of our members have had challenges within their positions, and that has caused them to have to access our legal support that we provide through the membership at MASA. It's also important to note that if you're a member of AASA, you are also provided legal support over the course of time. One of the things that a few of the members have shared with me is that even though we provide support, AASA provides support, sometimes the fees and the costs exceed what that support is. Maximum support from MASA is $5,700 based on the tenure you have in our association, and $10,000 based on your tenure with AASA. One of the things to note is that you can buy supplemental insurance with AASA, which would expand that support. It might be considering, it's not very expensive from what I understand, and if you're interested in pursuing that, you would call Forrest T. Jones and Company. The number is 800-821-7303, extension 1266. You may want to call, find out what the supplemental insurance would cost. It's one of those things like any other insurance. You hope you never have to use it, but if you do, it's good to have it. With that, I'm hoping that you've received the information regarding our spring conference, which will be held on March 13th and 14th. It's at the Minneapolis Marriott Northwest. We want to see you there. Go to the website, check out all the details, and please register for the spring conference. As always, please contact me if I can be of service, 651-319-1211. Thank you.